Good morning. My name is Nicholas Arvin, the 2024-2025 Kirkwood Student Body Vice President. It is my pleasure and privilege to introduce to you our keynote speaker, Dr. Karen Meisch.
Thank you, Nicholas. Thank you, Dr. Kirkwood, for inviting me to come speak to these brilliant young minds today. When she asked me to talk, I kind of thought a little bit about what in the world would I say in front of a bunch of students that are really anxious to get out the door, right? You guys are ready, you've worked hard, you're excited for this next part. So I want to tell you a little bit about my journey. And so just to hopefully give you three important lessons from it. So when I was in your seat, graduated from high school a long, long time ago, we had all kinds of things. I hope, by the way, you get $1 for every time someone asks you, so what's next? What are you doing next? Right? It's a huge question that feels like it's looming over you all the time as to what's the next thing. Right? So I graduated, I went on to college, and I was pre-med. I wanted to be a doctor since I was 3rd grade, and that's what, of course, you did in my town. That's what we knew. So I went to school pre-med. And then I discovered that I had never been around bodies before. And I was like, okay, well, if I'm going to do that, I should probably make sure that I'm okay with what happens. And so I actually took a criminal justice course to actually go experience an autopsy. It was during that experience when I was like, this is not for me. I cannot handle this. These are things that I did not expect to see. So I changed my major. And I was like, okay, well, I love science still. I'm going to become a vet. I love animals. Who doesn't love animals, right? So I decided, okay, there's a vet clinic right down the street. I'm going to go volunteer there. I did that. The very first day I volunteered at the clinic, I had to euthanize a little white poodle. I cried the entire time. And I was like, okay, I can't do this. This is not okay. Still like science. I like kids. I can be a teacher. Okay, change my major to education. This is gonna work. I can do this. So the very first day of classes in that semester, they had me go observe a 7th grade classroom. Teachers, you have a strength in you and a beauty that I just can't, I don't even know how to, there's no words, okay? After that one day, I was like, this is not gonna happen. So I'm stuck there. I'm halfway through my college career. I've experienced all these different things and I have no clue what I'm gonna do, okay? And so then I actually started doing research. And I discovered this whole world that I had never known about in doing research and actually becoming a scientist. I tell you that so that you can hopefully know 3 things. 1, it's okay to not know what to do. Okay? Number 2, it's okay to change your mind. And number 3, go out and experience the things in the world because that will help you figure out number 2, what you want to do, and also what just makes you excited. Okay? Without experiencing things, you may just kind of, I don't know, just not know exactly where you're going. So open those doors. When those doors open, go through them. Experience the things because it will help you figure out where you want to go. And most importantly, it'll help you learn about things that you don't even know about. Okay? So good luck with everything. You guys are going to kill it. I told you I'd keep it short, right? So congratulations on all you've done. And hopefully just know that someone else has been there and been where you are, not knowing what you're going to do, changing your mind, but yet having the courage to go figure it out. So make sure you have that courage. Congratulations, Cobras.
At this time, we would like to begin the presentation Computer Science Foundations, Kevin Loney. Web Design Foundations, Alexis Demore. Website Development, Chance Austin. Principles of Manufacturing, Liam Spalding. Maintenance and Light Repair 1, Jackson Penfield. Maintenance and Light Repair 2, Logan Segabar. Introduction to Business and Marketing, Nolan Teeple. Business Management, Elena Burton. AV Production 1, Madison Northern. AV Production 2, Roman Sina. Educational Guidance, Nora Hernandez Henley. Sociology, Chloe Weiss. Health Science Education, Allison Winters. Health Science Anatomy, Jacqueline Ramos. Rehab Careers, Haley Kerr. Yearbook, Lucas Amstutz. Please put your hands together for these CTE. Kirkwood High School Inaugural Academic Awards. Miley Liu. Psychology, Semester 2, Stephen Stolk. Will those students receiving an English award please stand? Again, please hold your applause until all names in the content area have been called. English 1, Emily Weston. English 2, Viviana Young. English 3, Gwyneth Long. English 4, Jerome Bates. Literacy Transition, English 1, Caitlin King. Literacy Transitions, English 2, Alana Monahan. Literacy Transitions, English 4, Jalen Young. Visual Literacy, Alyssa Shum. Creative Writing, Anasia Johnson. Genre Literature, Priscilla Maldonado. Advanced Placement, English Language, Clara Burnett. Advanced Placement, English Literature, Abigail Purkis. Dual Enrollment, English 4, Olivia Smith. Speech and Communications, Angelina Barrero. ELD, Alondra Templos Castillo. Please put your hands together for these English awards. Will those students receiving a Fine Arts Award please stand? Again, please hold your applause until all names of the content area have been General music, Skyla Freeman. Guitar, Robin Knopf. Piano 1, Peter Lopez. Piano 2, Aiden Hernandez. Beginning choir, Natalie Lorien. Women's ensemble, Lainey Childress. Advanced choir, Isabella Jeffries. Theater 1, Kira Martinez. Theater 2, Viviana Young. Theater 3, Caleb Crosby. Theater 4, Olivia Smith. Please put your hands together for these fine people.
Will those students receiving mathematics awards please stand? Again, please hold your applause until all names in the content area have been called. Focus Math, Isabella Di Marino. Comprehensive Math, Amara Fletcher. AAD Algebra 1, John Alicia Martinez. Algebra 1, Nolan Teeple. Algebra 1A, Miranda Potter. Math Transitions, Algebra 1, Victor Montanaro. Geometry, Summer Hale. Geometry A, Peyton Cusack. AAD Algebra 2, Holly Riviero. Algebra 2, David Lee. Math Transitions, Algebra 2, Andre Wilson. Math Reasoning, Keiston Oliver. Honors Pre-Calculus, Yusul Yang. Statistics, Bria Wilson. Dual Enrollment Statistics, Riley Walker. Advanced Placement Calculus, Ignatius John Ulgutz. Dual Enrollment College Algebra, Jacelyn Chaco. Dual Enrollment Pre-Calculus, Abigail Perkis. Computer Science, Natalie Clinic. AP Computer Science, Riley Walker. Please put your hands together for these mathematics awards. Will those students receiving a physical education Physical education male, Jacob Ramos. Adapted physical education female, Sariana Mosley. Adapted physical education male, Caden Ford. Adapted physical education female, Ayana Vaughn. Adapted physical education male, Alex Wilson. CrossFit female, Harmony Decker. CrossFit male, Aiden Robb. Weightlifting female, Lexia Kinney. Weightlifting male, Andrew Latino. Please put your hands together for these physical. Will those students receiving a science award please stand? Again, please hold your applause until all names in the content area have been read. Comprehensive Science, Octavius Burks. Physical Science, Dominic DeCaro. AAD Biology, Danica Grimes. Biology, Zia Freeman. Chemistry, Teresa Casado. Anatomy and Physiology, Bria Wilson. Advanced Placement Biology, Amelia Ferrero. Bria Wilson. Advanced Physics, Abigail Perkis. Please put your hands together for these science awards. Will those students receiving a social studies award please stand? Again, please hold your applause until all names in the content area have been called. World History and Geography, Brady Desmond. United States History, Kimora Johnson. Contemporary Issues, Jaden Spade. Contemporary Issues, Zayshawn Donald. Economics, Brooke Monk. United
If there is an owner of a white Chevy Suburban that is parked on the street, we would need you to move your vehicle, please. Academic letters are awarded to students who have earned a cumulative grade point average of 3.7 for the school year based on their 9-week grade in the 2024-2025. Students must also not have earned any single grade lower than an 85 and must have no more than 3 unexcused absences for the entire school year. To letter in academics shows that these students are committed to the performance in the classroom at the highest level. We will begin with first-year recipients for this award. Please feel free to applaud throughout the calling of names. At this time, will students receiving the award, last names A through B, please move to the side. William Gray Allison. Lucas John Ailes. Frank Augusu Ansha. Jayla Elisiana Arce. Lady Grace Ashlock. Anna Claire Averet. Gabrielle Jordan Bailey. Veda Marceline Reynolds Bailey. Caitlin Grace Bandy. Declan William Barnes. Clara Rose Barrett. Denali Jean Bartlett. Braylon Allen Bender. Nathan Carter Berry. Eric Michael Black. Cohen Andrew Burton. Armand Keyshawn Brown. Emily Lynn Brown. Braylon L. Bryson. Rebecca Ann Botchlaws. At this time, will students with the last names C through F please move over? Troy Michael Campbell. Jerian Josil Campos Sebastian. Amaya Nevaeh Carter. Jocelyn Nicole Quindancy Jacob. Chloe Madison Connor. Karime Cruz Guadarrama. Michael Edison Davenport. Kaylee Elaine Davidson. Estella Ku Nyon Delaney. Dominic James DeCaro. Peyton Gregory DeLodge. Alexis Kirsten Demore. John Mario Andrew Dirks. Matthew Michael Dirks. Madison Sophia Daugherty. Carson Lee Dunbar. Jessica Angelique Eckley. Samaya Danae Edmonds. Elizabeth Grace Fay. Aaliyah Bertanua Ford. Zaya Lynn Freeman. Bristolyn Hollis French. Abigail Marie Frost. Riley Sean Fuller. At this time, will students with the last names G through H please move over? Camden Jean Garland. Layla Yvette Glass. Giselle Maria Gonzalez. Sierra Cambria Good. Riley Elizabeth Gray. Danica Leah Grimes. Eric Yadel Gulliver. Summer Evangeline Hale. Daniel Rain Hall. Tegan Lynn Hamilton. Griffin David Harnito. Brady Nathaniel Perrin. William Bryce Hexhammer. Rika Horry. Jane Austin Horton. Gavin Chase Hunter. At this time, will students with the last name J through L please move over? Yasol Zhang. Isabella Leanne Bernardo Jeffries. Jayla Nicole Jenkins. Ji Ying Zhang. Chloe Ruth Johnson. Noah Scott Johnson. Jiyun Zhang. Annika Jean Casper. Lila Jean Casper. Braylon Michaela Kearns. Joel Min Kim. Addison Reynolds LaCourse. Evie Mae Lasher. Jody Ann Leach. Jeremiah Xavier Leak. Bailey Lynn Lemansky. Trevor Justin Lill. Christine Elise Little. Anaya Monet Ann Lively. Michael Ryan Llewellyn. Natalie Renee Laurent. Aubrey Rose Luker. At this time, will students with the last name M through L please move to the side? Aurelia, Arasia, Mankana, Jordan. Eliana Claire Martin. Brooke Danielle Mast. Orion Mel. Jeremy Shane Myers. Major Grayson Miles. Maya Grace Mitchell. Cameron James Nixon. Jack Allen Monson. Sophia Natalia Morales Stecker. Drake Christopher Morris. Jalen May Mountain. Braden Patrick Myers. Yunho Na. Ekateria Marie Ogets. Rebecca Charlotte Ogan. Nolan Michael Odensky. Keyston Jermaine Laverne Oliver. Lindsay Marie Owens.
Way to go, Lindsay!
Tanner Michael Owens.
Way to go, Tanner!
Samara Isabella Palami. Will the following students with last name T through S please move over to the side? Aubrey Park. Enyo Park. Shakmi Park. Daniela Paulina. Riley Grace Pelkey. Jackson Carter Penfield. Rachel Rose Pennington. Julian Ann Phillips. Jermaine Lamar Quarles. Micah Lawrence Randolph. Madison Renee Ratcliffe. Erin Renee Reed. Holly Jean Ribeiro. Marley K. Rios. Joseph Eric Rose. Shonso Ryu. Joella Grace Scruggs. Gavin Michael Sims. Gavin Dean Sinclair. Gus Scott Smith. Leah Jamie Smith. Sarah Margaret Soto. Liam Taylor Spalding. Sabri Marie Stickler. Caden Roger Strasberg. Will the remaining level 1 students please move to the side? Allison Claire Temboya. Akash Tartar. Nolan Wesley Teeple. Natalie Rose Tharp. Andrew Philip Thompson. Zoe Savannah Thompson. Diana Marcia Thornton. Cambria June Faith Schrader. Cadence Marie Turner. Catherine Jo Van Aken. Courtney Jo Van Aken. Natalie Jean Van Savannah. Madison Leanne Walters. Emily Margaret Weston. Jayla Denise Williams. Melanie Tamar Williams. Peter Alexander Enzo Williams. Soren Thomas Wilson. Oren Nicholas Winters. Michael Bruce Young. Viviana Patricia Young. Leanne Emily Joseph. Peyton Serenity Zermack. Please put your hands together one more time for the first year recipients of the Kirkwood Academic Grant. We would now like to recognize those students receiving their academic letter for the second time. These students led the way last year as some of our first ever recipients of this award. We are so proud to honor them with a bar pin to place on the previous letter received. Feel free to applaud throughout the calling of names. Would the recipients of the last name A through H please move over to the side? John Emmanuel Alicia Martinez. Celineo Anne-Marie Allen. Christian Alez Allen. Lucas William Anstolz. Addison Elise Anderson. Trinity Elite Bailey. Elena K. Burton. Teresa Amelia Casado. Min Sok Choi. Jalen Denise Crawford. Caleb Dylan Crosby. Jacob Jean Daniels. Elizabeth Sinclair Ditteroff. Brielle Addison Altagram. Zephania Jordan Renee Fennell. Amelia Grace Ferreira. Caden Robert Hodges. Chloe Bell, son Nicholas Hodges. Victoria Jean Horton. Would students with the last names J through P please move over to the side? Zael Cecilia Jeffers. Mackenzie Jean Jeffries. Cole Robert Johnson. Nija Lanaya Johnson. Jace Edward Jones. Daeyoon Kim. Rylan Lillian Lanier. Andrew Stephen Latino. David Jayuk Lee. Miley Natalie Liu. Riley Scott Mann. Haley Grace Mans. Angelina Marie Marrero. Elena Joy Myers. Would the remaining students to receive their letter please move to the side? R through Z. Jacqueline Ramos Leo. Kaylin Marie Rocher. Nathan Junsu Riggs. Kaylin Dawn Sawyer. Alyssa Paige Shuhei. Grace Jin Shi. Priska Shin. Abigail Reagan Smith. Olivia Jamie Smith. Ivy Lauren Sword. Jaden Elizabeth Spade. Jacob Powell Thomas. Jacob. Kendra Cadence Tasha Thompson. Scott James Turner. Elizabeth Maria Valdez. Riley Franz Walker. Allison Nicole Westrom. Courtney Nelise Leonard. Bria May Wilson. Jeffrey Wu. Jada Bella Ballesteros Winch. Brianna Silisa. Please put your hands together for the second time recipients.
Seminars bring students together across different backgrounds, cultures, and communities. Hobby helps students discover a newfound sense of awareness, confidence, connection, and purpose. Seminars are proven to cultivate personal growth and inspire action. Students leave Hobby with the knowledge and passion needed to make an impact on the world
Will this year's first year recipients, who are seniors and juniors, please stand? Gabrielle Jordan Bailey. Braylon L. Bryson. Jacelyn Chaco. Riley Sean Fuller. Yesul Zheng. Lexia Ann Kenny. Haley Kia Kerr. Andrew Stephen Latino. Lindsay Marie Owens.
Let's go, Lindsay!
Kagan Elise Rutherford. Elizabeth Marie Valdez. Luis Alberto Ferreira Zacharias. Isaiah Paul Wilson. Clara Rose Barrett. Connor Patrick Daly. And Abigail Felicia Purpose. Will those who are a first year recipient sophomore please stand? William Gray Allison. Lucas William Amstutz. Addison Elise Anderson. Frank Owashu Ansah. Lainey Grace Ashcroft. Anna Claire Averin. Trinity Elise Bailey. Brioni Janae Browder. Elena K. Burton. Teresa Amelia Caseta. Dawn Megan Coleman. Jacob Jean Daniels. Michael Edison Davenport. Estella Hu Neon Daly. Elizabeth Sinclair Deardorff. Peyton Gregory Deloach. Alexis Kirsten DeMore. Brielle Addison Eltringham. Alaya Britanna Ford. Victoria Jean Horton. Isabella Leanne Bernardo Jeffries. Celine Jiang. Nija Lanaya Johnson. Jace Edward Jones. Daeun Kim. Rylan Lillian Lanier. David Juyuk Lee. Christine Elise Little. Aliana, Monet Ann Lively. Miley Natalia Liu. Riley Scott Mann. Alana Joy Mays. Connor Lee McCoy. Lainey Elizabeth McQuaid. Alana Marie Miller. Mia Grace Mitchell. Raven Mackenzie Oliver. Isla Jayoon Park. Lily Nicole Peacock. Jermaine Lamar Quarles. Jacqueline Ramos Leo. Kaylin Marie Rocher. Erin Renee Reed. Nathan Junsu Riggs. Brianni Danae Browder. Kaylin Dawn Sawyer. Alyssa Paige Schumpe. Prisha Shin. Sabri Marie Stickler. Natalie Rose Tharp. Allison Nicole Winstrom. Courtney Leonice Weiner. Oren Nicholas Winters. Jada Bella Maestros Weish. Michael Bruce Young. Viviana Patricia Young. And Miss Lily Marie Weatherall. Right. Will those who are seniors receiving this for the second time please stand? Celine Neo Anne Marie Allen. JC June Carmen. Jaden Elizabeth Spade. Soren Thomas Wilson. And Timothy Boone. Will those juniors receiving this award for the second time please stand? Christian Elijah Allen. Jayla Elisiana Arce. Nathan Carter Berry. Luke Vincent Continignan. Jalen Desi Crawford. Caleb Dylan Crosby. Shanice Jean Crowder. Elizabeth Grace Fay. Zephaniah Jordan Renee Fennell. Trace Landon Ferguson. Natalia Flores Alejandro. Skylar Lynn Freeman. Gwyneth Allison Long. Sophia Brianne Lucas. Francisca Nicole Martinez. Ignatius John Olkowitz. Victoria Oljede. Abigail Lena Penfield. Addison Taylor Rape. Brianna Tobias Salazar. Kenjula Keldris Kashi Thompson. Allison Claire Tamboya. Scott James Turner. Please put your hands together for the CMC Education Foundation. Now, as you might see in your program, there are several third-year recipients here at Kirkwood High School. Third-year recipients are invited to a banquet downtown where they are publicly given their awards in front of the community and all of the CMC Education Board. So these recipients have already received their awards, but at this time I'd like to give them a big round of applause. This is quite the accomplishment.
Good morning. My name is Brady Walker, and I have the pleasure of serving as the administrator for the class of 2025. At this time, I would like to welcome community guests to recognize seniors with scholarships. From the Daughters of the American Revolution, Mrs. Darnell. the Clarksville Association of Realtors, Mrs. Stephanie Leak. So on behalf of the Clarksville Association of Realtors, I would like to present the Mike Grove Memorial Scholarship to Yasul Jain. On behalf of Kirkwood Student Government Association, Mrs. Megan Alvarez.
Thank you so much. At this time, I would like to present the American Red Cross Red Cord Award and a $1,000 scholarship to our very own overall student body government secretary, Ms. Camden Garland.
At this time, I would like to welcome the following students forward: Brennan Curran, Amelia Ferreira, Austin Hall, Ziel Jeffers, Brooke Mast, Roman Cena, and Riley Walker. I should call your name. Please come forward. Over this side. So as those students are gathering, this award is likely a surprise to these seniors. These students are the second class to be recognized as members of the ACT 30 Plus Club and join, it's a big deal, and join other Cobras who have scored in the 95th percentile or above nationally. This award is granted for ACT composite scores and places each student's framed senior portrait on our ACT 30 Plus honor wall as an example of academic excellence to others. Brennan Curran. Amelia Ferreira. Austin Hall. Zion Jeffers. Brooke Mast. Roman Cena. And Riley Walker. To conclude senior scholarship recognition, I'd like to invite the following students forward: J.C. Carney, Alexander Coffin, Drayton Dean, Cole Johnson, Gavin Hunter, and Braylon Bryson. Braylon Bryson is being recognized for her academic excellence with the University of Houston Academic Excellence Scholarship. J.C. Carney is being recognized for her academic excellence with the Austin Peay State University Teacher Residency Program acceptance. Alexander Coffin is being recognized for his academic excellence by Midway University with an academic scholarship and sprint football scholarship. Drayton Dean is being recognized for his academic excellence by Austin Peay State University with the Dean Scholarship. Gavin Hunter is being recognized for his academic excellence with the Maryville College Scott's Legacy Award and Maryville College Visit Scholarship. And Cole Johnson is being recognized for his academic excellence by Austin Peay State University with the Dean Scholarship and Alumni Legacy Scholarship.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm Dr. Jessica Bard, and I have the pleasure of being principal at Kirkwood High School. When selecting this year's recipients of the Principals Award, there were many, many students who stood out. As an administrative team, we talked at length to identify 4 standout students this year because we wanted to make sure that this year's recipients represented what it means to stand tall as a Kirkwood Cobra in unique ways. Our first recipient of the Principals Award is Nicholas Arden. Like many students who made the choice to transfer to Kirkwood High when our building opened, Nick has been all in since day one. Nick has definitely made the most of the last 2 years of his high school career, but this year in particular, I've seen him step up in new ways to help develop and promote a positive school culture. From getting students excited in pep rallies to becoming one of the best student sideline reporters I have ever seen. Nick is a dedicated hype man for Kirkwood High, and we appreciate him helping to get students excited about our school. Ms. Brasha Webna is our next recipient. Brasha serves as one of our student ambassadors in our counseling department. She is readily available to welcome students to our campus to help them feel comfortable in their transition to our school. She is kind to everyone she meets and is always willing to lend a helping hand. In her role with our student government, she also ensures we have beautiful displays on one of our bulletin boards to help inform students and get them connected to student activities on our campus. We've been lucky to have Brasha at Kirkwood High and appreciate all she has done to help students get connected here.